Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling something we all do, but maybe don't think about enough. Introductions. A great introduction can open doors, build connections, and make a lasting impression. But a bad one, well, it can be pretty awkward, right? So, in the next 10 minutes, we're going to break down how to introduce yourself with confidence and charm in any situation, from a casual party to a formal business meeting. Stick around, because these tips are going to be a game changer for your social and professional life. First things first, let's talk about the absolute basics, the building blocks of any good introduction. I call it the core four: smile, eye contact, name, and handshake. It sounds simple, but you'd be surprised how many people get it wrong under pressure. A genuine smile is your first signal that you're friendly and approachable. It instantly puts people at ease. Next, make eye contact. It shows you're engaged and confident. You don't need to stare them down, just a solid, friendly gaze. Then, state your name clearly. Don't mumble, say, "Hi, I'm Alex," not Himlex. Finally, in many cultures, a firm, confident handshake seals the deal. Not a bone crusher, and definitely not a limp fish. Just a firm, brief shake. Smile, eye contact, name, handshake. Practice it until it becomes second nature. Now, let's level up and get into context. How you introduce yourself at a friend's barbecue is totally different from how you do it at a job interview. Let's start with the casual setting. Picture this: you're at a party and you see a group of people you don't know. The easiest way in is to find a natural opening. Maybe they're talking about a movie you just saw. You can walk up with a smile and say, "Excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear you talking about Dune. That movie was incredible, right? By the way, I'm Ben. See what I did there? I used a shared interest as a bridge." It's much smoother than just walking up and saying, "Hi, I'm Ben," out of the blue. Another great casual technique is to mention your connection to the event or host. For example, "Hi, I'm Sarah. I know the host Emily from our yoga class. How do you two know each other?" This immediately creates common ground. The key in casual settings is to be relaxed, find a shared connection, and show genuine curiosity about the other person. All right, let's shift gears to a more professional environment. This is where a little more structure is needed. Imagine you're at a networking event or a conference. The goal here isn't just to be friendly, but also to convey your professional identity. A great formula to use is the present, past, future model. It goes like this. First, state your present role. Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm a marketing manager at a tech startup. This is your present. Next, give a brief bit of relevant background. Before this, I worked in digital advertising for about 5 years. That's your past. Finally, hint at your future goals or what you're looking to achieve. I'm really interested in connecting with people who are working on sustainable tech solutions. That's your future. This whole thing should take about 30 seconds. It's concise, informative, and opens the door for a meaningful conversation. It tells them who you are, where you've been, and where you're going, all in one neat package. Now, let's talk about the dreaded job interview introduction. The classic "tell me about yourself" question. This is your moment to shine, and you need to have your answer prepared. This is not the time to talk about your childhood dog or your love for hiking, unless it's directly relevant. Your answer should be a compelling 90-second professional summary. It's your elevator pitch. Start with a brief overview of who you are professionally. For example, I am a passionate and results-driven software developer with over 5 years of experience in building scalable web applications. Then, highlight 2 or 3 of your most significant accomplishments or skills that are directly related to the job description. Use specific examples. Don't just say you're a team player. Describe a project where your collaboration led to success. Finally, connect it all back to why you're there. End with something like "my experience in Python and cloud computing, and my passion for problem solving is why I was so excited to apply for this senior developer role at your company." Practice this pitch until you can deliver it smoothly and confidently. It sets a powerful tone for the rest of the interview. Let's not forget the digital world. Introducing yourself online is a skill in itself. Whether it's a direct message on LinkedIn, an introductory email, or even joining a new Slack or Discord community, the principles are similar, but the execution is different. For professional outreach, like on LinkedIn, always personalize your connection request. Never just send the default. A simple "Hi David, I came across your profile and was really impressed by your work in UX design. I'm also in the field and would love to connect and follow your work" is 1,000 times better. If you're sending a cold email, get straight to the point. State who you are, why you're writing to them specifically, and what the clear ask or purpose is. Keep it short and respect their time. In more casual online communities, like a Discord for a hobby, it's good practice to find the hashtag introductions channel and follow the format. It usually involves sharing who you are, how you found the community, and what you're hoping to get out of it. It shows you're a team player from the get-go. So, we've covered the basics: casual settings, professional events, job interviews, and online introductions. But what happens after the first hello? The follow-up conversation is just as important. A great introduction is a starting point, not the finish line. The best way to keep the conversation flowing is to ask open-ended questions. Instead of "do you like your job?", which gets a yes or no, try "what's the most interesting part of your job?" This invites a more detailed, engaging response. Be an active listener. Pay attention to what they're saying, nod, and ask follow-up questions based on their answers. This shows you're genuinely interested, not just waiting for your turn to talk. A great tip is to use the Ford method: family, occupation, recreation, dreams. These are generally safe and interesting topics. For example, "So, What do you do for fun when you're not designing amazing websites? The goal is to build rapport and find common ground. A great conversation is a dance, a give and take. Now, let's talk about what not to do. Avoiding a few common pitfalls can make a huge difference. First, don't hog the conversation. An introduction is a two-way street. After you share a bit about yourself, turn the spotlight onto them with a question. Second, avoid oversharing. The person you just met doesn't need your entire life story in the first 2 minutes. Keep it concise and relevant to the situation. Third, don't be negative. Complaining about your boss, the bad food at the event, or how tired you are makes a terrible first impression. Keep things positive and upbeat. Another big one, don't forget their name. This is so important. A great trick is to repeat their name right after they say it. It's great to meet you, Emily. Then try to use it once more in the conversation. It shows you were paying attention and makes the other person feel valued. If you do forget, it's okay. Just be honest and say, "I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with names. Could you remind me one more time?" It's much better than just guessing or avoiding it. Let's wrap this all up with a quick summary and a final challenge for you. A powerful introduction is all about confidence, clarity, and context. Remember the core four: smile, eye contact, name, and handshake. Tailor your approach to the situation, whether it's casual or professional. For networking, use the present, past, future model. For interviews, perfect your 90-second tell me about yourself pitch. In any conversation, be a great listener and ask open-ended questions to build real rapport. And don't forget their name. It all comes down to making the other person feel comfortable and valued. Your challenge for this week is to consciously practice these techniques. The next time you're in a situation where you need to introduce yourself, pick 1 or 2 tips from this video and put them into action. Notice the difference it makes. You've got this. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found these tips helpful for making your next introduction your best one yet. If you enjoyed this video and want more content on communication skills and personal development, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And do get to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to introductions? Let's chat about it. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.